I don't have anything in my mind. My body's just doing, I feel weird things going on in my body.
Like what?
Um, it's like hard to explain, like a wave of energy. Like it's even hard to move my arms, to be honest with you.
And this wave of energy feels like what?
Heavy,
Keep going. What else?
like almost like my hands are velcroed to my body.
Yes. And if you could imagine where you are when your body feels heavy and your arms are velcroed to your body, what would this place be? What's the first thing that pops into your mind? Feels like what?
Am I in a box?
Yes, keep going. Yes. What kind of box are you in?
I feel like a wood dark box.
Yes.
And when I told you that, my body, like the feeling got more intense.
So I want you to just, I don't want you to think about it or analyze this. I want you to just feel it. Where is this box? This wooden box?
Think in the ground.
Tell me more. What are you doing in that wooden box?
I'm not sure.
What are you sensing now that you know that you're in this wooden box? What do you feel in your body?
That heaviness.
Yes. And if you knew, are you male or female in this box? What's the first thing that comes to you?
Male.
Male. Are you young or old?
I don't think I'm old.
See the number in your mind. What age are you?
39.
Yes. Tell me more. What else do you notice about yourself in that box?
It's just dark and I don't like it.
Do you feel that your body is alive in that box?
I have like a pain in my left breast right now. Um,
Yes. What do you imagine that pain is coming from? What has happened to that part of your body?
I'm not sure.
Are you able to touch it? Do your arms work while you're in this box?
I don't think so.
Tell me else what else you feel besides the pain in your left breast.
I just feel like I'm there.
So what happens to you as you're in this wooden box? What are you sensing?
I don't think I could do anything.
Do you feel that your soul is still within that body? Or are you just observing it?
I think it's still there.
So advance a little bit more. Tell me what happens while you're still in this body. What happens next?
I don't see anything.
So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And time will have passed while you're in this box, and tell me what happens. 1, 2, and 3. What happens now?
I feel like I'm just stuck. I don't really see anything.
Mm-hmm. And what's going through your mind as you're feeling stuck?
Nothing really.
Mm-hmm. So listen carefully. I want you to go to the moment in which that body dies in that box. I'm going to count to 3, and you'll be at the moment right before your soul leaves that body. 1, 2, and 3. What's happened to your body?
No, I think it's just there.
Okay. And where does your soul go?
I don't know. I think up.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what happens. Do you stay with that box?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So listen, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I get to number 1, you'll be before you got into that box to find out what happened that made you wake up into that box. 3, 2, and 1. How does the story begin? Where are you?
I think on like a farm or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Yes. Yes. Continue.
Sorry, the flashes are just so quick.
Mm-hmm. You could slow them down and just pick one.
It just looks like I'm kind of standing there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's not much. I don't think I'm doing much.
Mm-hmm. What kind of farming do you do?
I don't know if this is mine or I'm just there, or maybe it's my family's.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Notice how you're dressed on this farm.
Pants on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm doing any work. I have pants on, a like a vest and a shirt underneath it,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
buttons,
Yes.
and a hat.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just kind of standing there.
Mm-hmm. And any sounds that you hear is going to take you a little bit deeper, and you'll be able to experience more. Allow any sounds to just take you deeper into this memory. What happens next?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So let's advance a little bit more, and let's find out what it is that you do on this farm. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll understand more of this. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I don't really see much.
Mm-hmm. I want you to sense it. I want you to know it. Yes, continue. The more you talk, the more you'll experience.
I'm not really seeing or feeling much.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if you were blind. You'd still be able to feel everything around you, even if you don't see. So I want you to just focus on that. Switch to the knowing instead of trying to see. And
I mean,
once you switch to it, you'll understand.
I think I'm doing work on the farm
Okay,
before,
there. Mm-hmm.
whereas before I was just kind of standing.
Yes, what kind of work do you do on the farm?
Something physical.
Okay, very good.
It's like
And I want you to tell me how you feel about this work that you do on the farm. Is it enjoyable? Is it fulfilling
It's
to you?
okay.
Okay, very good. So let's move out of this scene. And I want you to go to a time when you are right before you get to that situation when you're in the box. What causes this to happen? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now. What's
Um,
happening?
as you were counting down, I think I was in a fight.
What kind of fight?
Um, a fight with someone else.
Tell me more.
Um, that it was an argument that turned physical.
Yes.
And I guess they stabbed me.
Notice where you're stabbed.
I think it was the chest.
So what happens after you're stabbed? I want you to feel it.
I'm in pain,
Yes, and what
in
happens?
shock.
In shock, yes. And what happens when you're in shock? How does your body react?
I think I like fall to the ground in like disbelief, but in pain.
Yes. Yeah, so when you're shocked like this, I want you to notice your physical reactions to this stabbing.
Yeah, I have pain on my left side.
And once you have this pain on your left side, what are your emotional reactions?
I'm really like, I can't believe this.
Yes. What happens next?
I think I like fall over because I was kind of hunched on my knees.
Yes.
I think I kind of fall over on my back more. Maybe they thought I was dead.
What happens next?
I'm just laying there.
I want you to feel everything. What do they say when they
I
find you
I
there?
think it was a guy. I don't think he cared that he did that.
Yes.
Like he's almost like, too bad you shouldn't have messed with me.
Yes. How does that make you feel hearing that?
Like, how can somebody be that terrible?
Yes.
I think in my mind, I thought it would be like a few punches here and there, and then we'd work it, it would be fine. And he just took it to the next level.
Yes. And this one who stabbed you, is he someone that you knew? Does he feel like he knew you, or just a random stranger?
I want to say yes. Like, I think it's someone I knew.
Yeah. How does that make you feel knowing that someone you knew would have done this to you?
Um, think I'm in disbelief.
Yes. So what do they do with your body next?
I think it's just laying there, but I think eventually they throw it in that box.
And where is this box?
I think it's in the ground.
And at this
Just,
time when they throw it in the box, are you awake?
I think he thinks I'm dead or maybe slowly dying. Like,
Yes. So I want you to go to the moment in which you actually become aware that you're in this box.
think I panic.
What do you do?
There's not much I could do.
Notice how your body is feeling.
Yeah, I could see myself panicking.
Mm-hmm. What do you try to do once you panic? Notice your breath.
Yeah.
Notice your vitals.
Kind of like like
Mm-hmm.
panicked.
Yes. Feel it.
Sheer like panic and fear.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What's going through your mind?
Like, what the hell? Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is this is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Almost like, what the hell? This is terrible. I can't believe this is where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm. And did you have any responsibility of family?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like anybody's attached to me.
Okay. So I want you to go to the end of your life as your body is beginning to lose its breath, as the air runs out in that box. What's happening?
I kind of surrender.
Mm-hmm. What's the last thing that your brain thinks when you surrender?
This is it.
Mm-hmm. So notice what happens to your soul.
Kind of see it like, whoop,
Mm-hmm.
leave my body.
So I want you to find that man that stabbed you. And I want you to talk to him. And I want you to tell him exactly how it feels to be betrayed by this man. I want you to tell him exactly what you're thinking. And I don't want you to hold back.
We got in an argument. I did not think it would go that far. But for you to just stab me like I was a piece of meat and just throw me out, I can't even believe it, how hurtful it is.
Mm-hmm. Notice where it hurts.
My left breast.
Mm-hmm. And notice where this betrayal hurts.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell him to give you back your power, what he took from you.
Give me back my power.
Take it back. Open your arms and receive it. Take back all your power. Breathe it in. And as you take back your power, you could look into his eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Do those eyes seem familiar to you?
No.
Okay. So I'd like for you now to disconnect your energy from this man and from any of those that were responsible. Go ahead and disconnect. Notice where it is. And once you disconnect, I want you to go ahead and use your light, your own inner light, to heal that wound in your heart. I want you to pull out the essence of that knife that's in your left breast. Pull it out with your hand. And I want you to suture it. Suture that. And tell me when you're done. Very good. And I want you to take that soul out of that box, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. And with the end of that experience, that no longer has to affect you in any lifetime that you're living. And as you go into the light now, you could look at that lifetime and see everything that you accomplished. What was the purpose of that life?
When you asked that, the word freedom popped in my head.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You were living a free life.
Yeah.
And notice how others think of you when you're living free.
I don't like it. I think part of them wishes they could do it.
Good. Can you forgive this man for not understanding that this is your purpose?
Yes.
Good. So disconnect now from this lifetime. And I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And I want your soul to find another moment in time in which it needs to heal. 1, finding another memory. 2, to where your soul needs to heal. 3, 4, and 5. You're there now. What's happening? Where are you?
I don't.
Use all of your senses. What do you feel? Is it this lifetime or a different lifetime? What are you sensing?
Mm, nothing really.
I want you to dive into that nothingness. Dive into it. Feel yourself falling through that nothingness. Going deeper and deeper. And begin to feel the emotions. What memory
I don't have a
comes up?
memory. I feel like I'm falling, like almost like in my. I can't explain it. Like when you were saying deeper, like I was going backwards and I could feel
Yes.
something in my back, my
Very
lower
good.
back.
Very good. Fall into that lower back feeling. Go deeper into it. It feels like what?
Like I'm. I don't even know this feeling.
Just talk it out.
It's in my tailbone. It almost feels like it's anxiety in there.
Okay. So focus on that anxiety. Is that anxiety in your tailbone in this body or a different body?
Not sure.
Just feel it. Feel that anxiety. It feels like what? Make it stronger. What do you imagine is happening in that area that is making you so anxious? What is that?
I can
Kick
feel
it,
it getting bigger, but I don't know.
kick it up a notch. Make the anxiety stronger. Make it even stronger now. Light that anxiety up. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? What is that? What's happening there? Even if you think you're making it up, just make it up.
I see a girl in like a white nightgown.
Very good. Yes, continue.
I'm on grass.
Are you walking on the grass?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I-
Are you young or old?
I'm young, maybe teenage or late teens. Maybe I want, yeah, somewhere between 15 and 19.
Yes. And what's happening to you? Where are you going?
I think I'm just hanging out outside.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
And what is it that you're doing in your nightgown in the daytime out there?
I think it's like early morning. I think I just like to go outside.
So I want you to just immerse yourself in that. Listen to the sounds of the morning. Smell the smells of the grass, of their surroundings. What do you sense?
I just like being outside in the grass, kind of laying there.
Tell me more about your day there.
I think it relaxes me.
What do you imagine that your life is about, that you need to go outside to relax?
I don't think I have a very stressful life.
It's an easy life.
I think so.
So let's find out a little bit about your life. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll go to a moment in that lifetime in which something very important is happening. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I want to say I'm in the house.
Tell me more.
There's
What's your house?
there's people in it. Mm.
Notice how they're dressed, how they act.
I think it's a comfortable lifestyle. I think I live with my parents and family, and we have help.
Does your family have money?
I think we're comfortable.
What year is this?
I'm not sure.
See the numbers in your mind pop up.
1893.
Yes. What part of the world are you in?
I want to say America.
And what do they call you there?
I'm not sure. I think something would it be?
Good. So I'd like for you to move forward to where you're with your family, perhaps at a dinner. I'm going to count to 3 and you'll be there. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
At the dinner table.
How many are there at the table?
The number 6 popped in my head.
Very good. And I want you to sense all of them around you. Look into their eyes, the eyes of the window to the soul. Do you recognize any of these family members? Do they seem familiar to you?
Having trouble seeing them.
So feel their soul.
Okay.
Do these souls feel familiar to you?
I'm unsure. I think some yes, some no.
Which ones do you recognize?
I think my siblings is what popped in my head.
Very good. And notice your relationship with them. Is it a good relationship?
Yeah, I think for the most part, yes.
Okay, very good. Just for fun, take a look at what you're eating.
Um, beef stew.
Taste it, see what it tastes like.
It's, I guess good for them.
Good. So I want you to just sense what it feels like to be in a place where you're comfortable with money, where you have good relationship with your siblings, with your parents, where there are others there that are of service to you. I want you to just feel the rhythm of that. The confidence in that. To knowing that there's no need to worry about money. That you live a comfortable life no matter what. And now let's close that scene. And I want you to move to the time when something happens to you that affects you in that life. I'll count to 3 and you'll be there. 1, 2, and 3. You're there. What's happening?
I think like an older guy took advantage of me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Tell me more. Who is this man?
Friend of the family.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What's happening?
Like I feel like he took my innocence away.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What happens next?
I'm really upset and hysterical,
Mm-hmm.
scared,
Yes.
angry.
Mm-hmm. Yes, continue. What happens next?
I just like kind of see myself shaken up.
Mm-hmm. What do you do next?
I don't think I do much.
Mm-hmm. So move forward a little bit more. What happens?
I don't think I tell anybody about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How does your body feel?
Traumatized,
Mm-hmm.
taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that I'm carrying around a secret.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and when you're carrying this secret, notice your physical reactions.
Feels heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like it hardens me.
Mm-hmm.
Disconnect from things.
Mm-hmm. So think about this and how it is that it's affecting you now.
I think I block off my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
kind
when
of
you
push through things.
mm-hmm. And when you block these emotions, what does that prevent you from doing?
Healing from them.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and I want you to see what happens after this event. 1, 2, and 3. What happens next?
I'm just carrying the secret around, and I know if I share it, I think I have fear that my family will do something to that person
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and that they will then get in trouble for.
Mm-hmm. Who is this man? How does he influence your family?
I think he's just a friend,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I'm more scared of the reaction
Mm-hmm.
of
Yes.
maybe my father maybe trying to kill him or something.
Yes. What happens
I
next?
I just keep it to myself. I don't tell anybody.
Yes. All right. So listen, I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to just move up to where you're a little bit older and something very important happens. 1, 2, and 3.
When you were saying that, I felt like I was married with kids. That's what popped in my head.
Yes. Tell me more.
I think I'm fairly happy, but I feel like it also made me aware of protecting my kids.
Yes.
I don't trust people around my kids.
Say that again.
I don't trust people around my kids.
What else?
It's just I feel myself carrying it and making sure that I protect my kids and it doesn't happen to them.
Yes. So I want you to go to the last day of your life now. I'll count to 3. You'll be there. 1, 2, and 3. How old are you there?
Old.
What's happening to your body?
Oh, I have a pain in my left rib. I think I'm just old and kind of falling apart.
Are you alone, or is there anybody with you?
I'm in a room, but I think there are people in the house.
Yes. What's happening to your body?
Just kind of laying there.
Go to the last moment of your life. Are you alone?
Think so?
Where are your children?
I think they're around, like in the house or something. I'm in that room alone.
Yes. And as you're dying, I want you to think about your life and how it's been.
I think overall I had a good life, aside from that incident that changed me, but I also kind of feel like things happen in life. Nothing's perfect. And for the most part, I had a really good life.
Very good. Very good. So I want you to just allow your soul to leave that body. And as you leave it now, you can really see what that life was all about and the things that you learned. And I want you to find that man who took advantage of you. And this time you'll be soul to soul. And I want you to tell him everything. Tell him how you feel about what he did to you.
He took full advantage of me. It was disgusting. And I did not consent to that or want that.
And I want you to notice that you're carrying within you that dirty seed, his poison that you had to keep a secret. And I want you to look and see what that looks like inside of your soul. What does it look like to you?
I just feel like it sits in my stomach area.
So you're going to begin to pull out that seed that he planted within you, that secret that you had to hold for so long, that secret that made you aware that you had to protect your children from that same thing. I'm going to sound a tone, and I want you to pull out that secret, and I want you to throw it at them. Disconnect from it. Pull it out. All that darkness, all that violence. He violated you. And you need to get it all out of you. Pull it all out. It's been festering. Very good. And now I want you to demand that he give you back your innocence, that he give you back your purity, that he give you back all of the power that he stole from you by violating you. Demand that he give that back to you now.
Give me back all my innocence and my power.
Get it back. Take it back. Take your power and put it back where it belongs. Replace all of that darkness, that seed, with this beautiful power, with this beautiful light, with your innocence, with your feminine energy. He stole that from you, and now you have it back. And now you could see that man for who he truly is, a coward. Someone who had to steal from you in order to make himself feel good. Can you forgive this man for being so useless and helpless?
Yes.
So now I want you to go ahead to make sure you disconnect from him and go into the light, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. And as you go into the light, you'll be directed to a room. And this room has a place in which you could lie down. And you take on the form that you did when you were young, before that man violated you. And in this place, it's a healing room. And someone is coming in now and putting their hands over that area that was violated. Tell me who that is.
Maybe it's spirit guide.
Is it a male or female?
Feels male.
What does he tell you as he does his work to heal you?
That I'm okay.
Yes.
So it'll only take a moment.
Yes.
That experience is over.
What happens next?
It's just healing me.
Very good. So while he's healing you, I'd like to ask for his assistance in taking your soul to the origin of what is keeping you now from being able to create a baby. What does he say?
I don't hear him saying anything. I just feel pressure on my womb area.
Very good. Very good. So I want you to just follow that pressure. I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. And I want you to just go deep into that pressure. And when I get to number 1, you'll be at the origin of where this all began. 5, feeling that pressure getting stronger. 4, 3, 2, 1. Where does this all begin? Where are you?
I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel?
Lots of pressure in my womb.
Mm-hmm. Keep feeling it. Tell me what's happening there. What's causing this pressure? If you knew.
Something's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Yes, continue.
I'm not sure what it is. It just feels like a ton of pressure.
Mm-hmm. Is it the same body that you have now or a different body?
I want to say different.
Mm-hmm. Where are you while you're feeling this pressure? Just sense it as if your eyes were closed. Yes.
On a ground?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Tell me more.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. And this ground, does it feel rocky? Does it feel sandy? Grass? Dirt? What does it feel like?
Doesn't feel rocky.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel comfortable.
Yes.
I think whatever's going on, like I'm so focused, like
Mm-hmm. What do you imagine is happening in your womb that you're feeling so much pain? What's happening there? What's causing it?
whatever it
Feel.
is, I think it's traumatic.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Feel it. What does it feel like, this pressure? Feels like what's happening to you? What could be
I, f-
causing so much pressure? Yes.
I want to say I'm pregnant, but
Mm-hmm. Yes, keep going.
I don't think I'm in labor. I think something happened.
All right. What do you imagine has happened to you? Why is it that you're on the ground?
Am I attacked?
Mm-hmm. Keep talking. Yes. What has attacked you?
I think man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, continue. Yes.
I I think he attacked me and I'm on the ground and some in pain in my womb area, my
Mm-hmm.
stomach.
Yes. Yes, continue.
I'm not sure why I'm attacked.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to think about it. I want you to just feel it. Tell me what's happening. Be in the moment. What's going on around you as you're there on the ground?
I think I'm like trying to just plead to stop and like protect my stomach.
Mm-hmm. Is this man just attacking you or somebody else around you?
I only see myself.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I don't know why. I kind of feel like It's like a street with shops and stuff, so I don't know why there's not other people around. Maybe it's like a side street.
And I want you to feel your stomach. Does your stomach feel big or small?
It's big.
Yes. Is your baby supposed to come soon?
I think so.
So what happens next?
Just terrified.
Yes. Is he still there, or does somebody come to help you?
No, he's still there.
I want you to feel him. What does it feel like to be around this man?
Fear.
What do you fear is happening?
He's gonna kill my baby.
Why do you imagine he wants to kill your baby?
Seems like he has a lot of anger and rage.
Yes. Is it about you or just in general?
I think it's general.
Yes. So what happens?
I think he's just like pissed off at something and he's taking it out on me.
Yes. What happens next?
It's kind of the same thing, me just on the ground pleading for him to stop. He's kind of looking at me almost like there's like nobody home in his eye.
Have you seen those eyes before? Do you recognize them?
No.
So what happens next?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll advance to the next important moment. 1, 2, and 3. What happens next?
I don't know, but I know I don't have the baby.
What's happened to the baby?
I think he was successful in killing it.
How did he kill the baby?
I think he like beat it out of me or caused me to lose it. I think the baby was a boy. Huh.
What's been the most difficult moment of all of this?
Losing the baby, but also just randomly attacked. Like this person came out of nowhere.
Yes.
So sad, traumatized. I don't think I want to go on.
What does your body do when you're feeling so sad and traumatized and don't want to go on?
I almost feel like I'm on autopilot. Like I'm physically there, but I'm not there.
Yes. So think about all of these things. The thought of losing the baby. You go on autopilot, not truly there. Feeling so sad, traumatized. You don't want to go on. How is all of this now affecting you in the life as Megan? What does it make you do?
I tend to go on autopilot.
And what does that prevent you from doing?
Not really living, just kind of going through the motions. Almost like just checking the box. I'm done.
Yes. Good. So listen carefully. I'm going to count to 3. And I want to know what happens to your body after you lose that baby. 1, 2, and 3. What happens next?
My body physically recovers, but I almost feel like I have pain in my vagina that I'm carrying right now. Like I could feel a pain in my vagina.
Yes.
Um, yeah, it's just sitting there, that weird pressure pain.
So I want you to move forward in your life a little bit more. What happens next?
think I'm just depressed.
Mm-hmm. Are you married at that point?
I don't think I ever like go on with my life.
Mm-hmm. What happens?
Um, I, I don't even know if I had a husband. I feel like I'm alone.
Mm-hmm. So go to the end of your life. How old are you?
Mm. I, I I saw the number 56.
Mm-hmm. What's happening to you?
I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I want to die. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yes.
I don't know how I die, but I want it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So notice how it is that your body dies.
Do I ingest something? I might have taken something.
Mm-hmm. What happens when you ingest it?
It makes me sick, and I think it takes it takes some time, but I think it eventually kills me.
Mm-hmm. What happens after that body dies? Where do you go?
I'm not sure. Do I kind of hang around it? Because I don't,
Mm-hmm.
the other ones I saw myself kind of shoot out. This one I just kind of see myself.
So I want you to notice as your body hangs around, this soul that has just experienced this life, is it the same soul as Megan's or a separate soul?
You asked that question and no came into my head.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So I want you to know, I want you to tell me, at what point did you find Megan? How old was she?
I just heard little.
Mm-hmm. I want you to go to that point when you found Megan.
Ooh,
What was she doing?
I want to say I was really little, like maybe 3,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
maybe 2.
Mm-hmm. What was happening with Megan that made her so vulnerable that you could find her?
I was happy.
Mm-hmm. Something that your soul wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I want you to notice how you've been influencing Megan this whole time. What are you saying to her? What does she feel from you?
Uh, She wanted me to feel her pain.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. So what were you called in that lifetime? What was your name then?
Claire?
Mm-hmm. So Claire, let's do something. Let's find out how this all began. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And I want you to go to the point in your life before you became pregnant to see how it is that it happened. 3, 2, and 1. How did this all begin?
Mm. It was with somebody that wasn't my boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess, had some sort of relationship with.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What year was this?
Um, at the end of the 1800s,
Mm-hmm.
early 1900s.
Mm-hmm. And how is it that you were sleeping around at this time?
I don't think it wasn't I liked this person, this guy, and I thought it would become more.
Yeah.
It didn't.
But you slept with him.
Yeah.
And what happened?
He didn't want anything to do with me or the baby.
So what happened as you began to grow? What happened to your boyfriend?
He didn't want anything to do with me or the baby, and I was just alone.
So what did you do to survive, Claire?
Mm.
How did you get money to live?
I want to say I like maybe worked in people's houses, did like odds and ends, like maybe seamstress, did a couple different things.
Yes. And your belly grew.
Yeah.
So I want you to advance to the moment in which you see this man again. What happens?
He wants nothing to do with me.
What about the baby?
No.
So what does he
It's like
do?
we meant nothing.
So what does he do?
He acts like he doesn't know us or I've ever existed or the baby. We just don't exist to him.
Yes. So what do you do?
I'm really upset, but I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna raise this baby on my own. I'm scared.
Yes.
I'm heartbroken, but I'm determined to do it.
All right. So move forward to where he begins to get violent. What causes his violence?
I think it's like fear of people finding out.
So what does he do?
I think he is the guy that attacked me on the street.
Yes. So I want you to go through that moment when he starts attacking you. What does he say to you?
He's enraged and telling me he didn't want the baby, but it almost doesn't look like him in his eyes.
Yes. What happens next?
He's just, he's just attacking me and he eventually gets what he wants.
Which is what?
Doesn't want that baby.
Notice how you lose that baby.
Yeah, it's just from all the kicking and hitting.
So I want you to go to the point in which that baby comes out. What happens?
I'm just so upset. I'm devastated.
I want you to notice if you made any vows or promises.
I think I'm just so upset and devastated and numb and confused and just so many things going through my emotions going through me.
Yes.
I don't think I made any vows.
So go to the moment of your death once again.
Hmm.
And I want you to find the soul of that man.
Okay.
I want you to notice that he planted a very bad seed in your soul. And I want you to disconnect your energy from that soul. And I want you to pull out all of that darkness, all of that hate, all of that rage. Pull it all out. Everything he thought about you and the baby, all of his darkness, pull it out. Not allowing him to feed on you any longer. And now, Claire, I want you to demand that he give you back your power.
Give me back my power.
Take it back. And as you take back your power, you'll be able to see the soul of your little boy. What does he say to you?
Smiling.
So now that you have your little boy, take him into your arms. And I want you to notice that all of this time, all of your heartbreak, all of your sadness, all of your pain has been inflicted on Megan, who was innocent of all of this. What do you say to Megan?
I'm sorry.
And I want you to notice how all of your energy has been connected to hers. Where do you connect with her energy?
In her womb.
So I want you to go ahead and begin to pull out all of your energy from her womb. Pull it all out. Disconnect your energy. You are separate from her. And now, Claire, I want you to find within your own heart that spark of light, that spark of divinity that's always been there. Tell me when you find it.
Found it.
All right, I want you to make it bigger now. Make that light bigger. And I want you to just envelop yourself in that beautiful light. What does that feel like to you?
Warm.
And as you make that light bigger, you'll notice that there is a light there. And there's someone there waiting for you. Who is that?
Mom?
What does she say to you?
She's smiling with her hand out.
Good. So I want you to go with your mom, taking your little baby boy with you. And may the light of the universe always accompany you, Claire. Thank you. And now that Claire has gone to the light, I want you to close that portal down. And I want you to look at the womb. And now we're going to plant a beautiful seed into that womb. Something that is beautiful, something that will make it finally grow on its own. I want you to see that womb completely healed now, without any other influence. I want you to see the lining of the uterus becoming thicker. I want you to see it healthy. I want you to see all of the female reproductive organs beginning to get the flow. And I'm going to sound a tuning fork for the blood, and we're going to begin to engulf that whole area with healthy blood. vibrant, flowing, moving, beginning to see any clots that you have there beginning to move and dissipate. Focusing on the ovaries and putting life energy into those ovaries. I want you to see all of the eggs beginning to feel the vibration become alive. Seeing the fallopian tubes ready to receive the eggs. Seeing the uterus receiving the egg. Making a beautiful nest for the baby. Connecting with all of the cells. And as all of your female reproductive organs are beginning to heal, I'm going to ask for the assistance of Mother Mary. Mother Mary brought forth a miracle in life. I'm going to ask for her to put her hands over your area there and begin to send love. Breathing in love, breathing in confidence. And as she is doing this, I'm going to take you mentally to a door where you could see your future. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and this door will open. And you will be taken to a universe, another reality, where you have had your baby. 1, the door begins to open. 2, and 3, walk on through. And there's a Megan there that looks just like you. And she already has her baby. And I want you to take a moment and just see how she is reacting to her baby, how she takes care of it. And I want you to take a moment and speak with her and ask her how it felt to have this baby inside. And ask her what it is that she did to make it happen. What did she tell you?
She said surrendered.
Mm-hmm.
I feel much healthier physically, mentally, and
Mm-hmm.
happier there.
Good. So I want you to go ahead and just feel yourself getting closer to her and back into her. And begin to just feel yourself in her body. And begin to walk her walk. Feel her body. Feel her attitude. Feel the rhythm. Just take a moment and just walk around. Feel the attitude of surrender, of just knowing that everything is okay. Feeling the confidence. Knowing that the body works beautifully. And there's nothing for you to do except just be who you are and allow your body to do its thing. And as you're walking around, feeling her feelings, feeling her attitude and her confidence, I want you to remember this, how it feels. Not having to worry, not feeling anxious, knowing that from this day forward, things are going to get better and better in every way. So now just step away from her body. Find yourself just leaving her body once again. You could turn around and thank her for this experience. And I want you to walk out that door again. And I want you to feel your body, how it feels now.
I'm excited.
Very good. Very good. So now that the body feels excited, is there anything else that Megan needs to know about?
No.
No, very good. So with that, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I feel a little dizzy.
Well, just lay down. Don't try to do anything. How was that for you?
Interesting.
Make sense?
A lot of it makes sense. The box thing,
Mm.
I am so claustrophobic. It's like a problem. Like, I could be on an elevator and if too many people walk on, I will walk off.
Well, that's why. You
It
didn't tell
makes,
me about that one.
no, it makes perfect sense. Like,
But that's why, because you were betrayed and you were thrown in a box and basically forgotten about. You were still alive.
yeah, that pain was very intense on my
Well,
left breast. And even and the other one, when it went into my rib, the pressure in my womb, like it was crazy. Um,
and now you understand.
yeah, makes sense. So interesting. And then the part where I was attacked when I was pregnant, but
Yeah.
I was like in shops, like I don't like to go to shops by myself.
Well, there you go.
I go because I know I'm being a baby, but I always like am looking around me because I feel like something's gonna pop out for no reason. Nothing's ever,
Well, you understand that that was the lifetime of Claire, not yours.
yeah,
So it was an attachment. You were living your life through her eyes. So she was scared of getting attacked. She was scared of getting pregnant. She was, she was actually stopping you from living your life because well, look what happened to her. She didn't want to
yeah,
go through that again.
yeah, that was crazy. I did not expect it to be. And it's funny because as you were asking the questions, even before you got to the end, the answers, I would hear it or see it, like the answer already came through. But then part of you wants to question, was that, so I was just saying what came through instead of questioning. But like it was like I kind of knew what you were going to ask sometimes, and it was like I had the answer ready, which
Yeah.
So
Well,
cool.
like I told you before, I'm there with you. So as you're experiencing, I'm experiencing. Like when you said I felt like I was falling backwards, I was already there falling backwards way before you said it. You know,
Yeah, and
because I'm going through it too.
I wish I
I'm just
just
I'm just trying to get you to say what I'm already
would experience it.
seeing, and but I can't say it for you.
I wish I didn't question myself as much because even, and then part of it too is like you feel things that you don't necessarily feel on this earth, I guess, and it's like hard to describe,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's so cool. Everything was so cool.
So how did it feel to surrender?
I mean, I think I still have some more work to do with that because my mind was definitely like I had to like keep popping it out and
Mm-hmm.
listen to your voice.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but definitely gonna work on that some more. Like I
yeah.
it does feel relaxing though when you've kind of surrender.
How did the tuning forks help?
Oh my God, I love those things. It just when you were tuning them, I can
Mm-hmm.
see energy going in and out of me
Mm-hmm.
in my mind. I don't even know how I was seeing it, but I was seeing it. I don't even understand what's happening in there, but I was seeing it. And especially the ovary part, I was like whoop whoop, like like right in.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Well, I did bring Mother Mary in there because,
She kissed my belly.
oh,
Yeah, like she had her and she went down and kissed, which was it was like an intense loving feeling and
mm-hmm.
gentle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so cool. A lot to
Yeah.
digest.
A lot to digest. It is. Every session is totally different. And, all of this works in the background. So surrendering is the most important thing. Once you have done this, there's nothing for you to do. It's already done.
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand is it's done. You don't have to rework it or anything. It's done. So you just have to let it go. I
Yeah.
mean, think about how long it takes to for the cells to start coming back into being, and that's really what I was working on today is getting everything flowing again. And I was using the tuning fork for the blood, which I think is the most important one in this case.
Yes, and that blood was like a waterfall and like somebody opened up a dam or something. Like it was just like
Mm-hmm.
shh. And
Mm-hmm.
it didn't only stay here. It kind of felt like it went through my whole body, like my whole body needed it.
Yeah. Yep.
Like through the back, it was wild.
So this was wonderful. Do you want to keep it private?
I don't, was there anything that was said that was,
Mm-mm.
I don't think so, right?
No.
Yeah, no, I'll share it. I don't think there
Okay.
was anything that was said that was very
Okay.
private.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much. This
You're
was
welcome.
amazing.
You're welcome. So, are you doing the healing work?
I do the healing work.
So, how can some tell everybody what you do and how they can get a hold of you?
I do energy healing. I do it through Zoom or I do it in person. I am located in New Jersey, northern New Jersey. And meganalessandrahealing.com is my website. Um, and even when I do the healings, I'm still amazed at some of the things that I do. I'm like, that wasn't me. How did that happen? Were these my hands that helped? Like, it's so cool. So yeah, definitely looking to expand that more and eventually open up a whole healing center with different things
That'd be
in it.
great. That'd be great. So, if anybody wants to get a hold of me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. You need to subscribe to my mailing list. I send out a newsletter every month and telling you if I have sessions online or in person. And if it's your turn, you'll get a session. It's just a calendar you need to click a link on. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Until the next video, much love. Bye bye.
Bye.